it's nice to have a sponsor and have a guaranteed purse. A lot of the mini tour events it's all based on entry fees, and if you only get 30 players, then it's not worth playing sometimes. But I mean, out here, I think this could really, really be a good thing, and you know, be a great place for people to play.
The National Pro Golf Tour is guaranteeing money regardless of field size. So if they continue to do that, they're going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger, because one thing that's true about mini tour golf is if you pay the guys, they'll show up.
When you're playing, you know, developmental or mini tour golf, there's a lot of hurdles. You know, a lot of times it can be expensive. You know, there've been tours who, you know, that have kind of gone belly up, and checks have bounced and made it, you know, very difficult for guys to get on a roll and keep playing. And you know, with the sponsorship that the MPGT has, I think a lot of those questions aren't going to be relevant to a lot of the guys.
The one main thing I can say about Mr. Lunsford versus other directors of other tours is, you know, he's so much more engaged with the player. You know, I can't tell you how many guys I've seen him help sponsor, you know, help, you know, coordinate, you know, relationships where people can meet and eventually get sponsored. I really feel he doesn't have a passion to run a business. I feel like he has a passion to change the system.
To be honest, this is the best tour that I played on. People-wise, player-wise, money-wise as well. So, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, it was the right fit for me.
The money is important, and having the guaranteed money is important, because guys, I think, the way that they have the payout structure here, you can actually make some money. It's not the old joke of the leading money winner on the tour is the guy who runs the tour. You know, that's kind of always been a mini tour developmental joke. And it's true, everybody has to make money to stay in business and keep running the events, but it seems like National Pro Golf Tour has a bigger picture in mind, I think more so, and it seems like they're trying to keep the player in mind.
Some people think it's too good to be true almost, because there's these big purses, you know, and these local qualifiers aren't too hard to get through to play in these majors. But when you're out here, it's run really well. You guys fly out, rules officials from the East Coast. I mean, it's very official. It's not even a mini tour field. It has like a bigger, I don't know how to say it, but almost like a main tour.
This tour is one of the best. Everything from the venues that the regional majors are located are better than any other mini tour out there. The pace of play is awesome. I mean, that goes a long way. I mean, there are some days when golf is no fun on some of the other tours because of the pace of play. Little perks such as, you know, this being my first regional major, I mean, every round we get done, you know, we're given a food voucher at the clubhouse, which is, you know, for mini tour players, you know, not on the biggest of budgets. You know, little things like that really go a long way.
Now, a lot of guys are going to be, you know, after last week in San Francisco and this week here, this is a sweet track. I mean, in kind of developmental golf, mini tour golf, you don't play courses like this hardly at all. And this is where they have Q School. This is a great, hopefully a lot of us will be back here in 6 months, so this is a great preparation. But the tour is great. I mean, everybody's excited. I mean, talk of $1 million tour championship, I mean, that's pretty sweet.
And I think, you know, especially after this year, players are going to see the success it's had, and everyone's going to want to play it. Especially if there are more regionals next year or it expands at all. You know, I think it'll be very popular. And I think the idea is great to have local events where, you know, people earn points and qualify and then playing big national events. You know, I think the concept is really good.
Well, I think it's awesome. This is the first interview I've ever played or ever had on a mini tour, so I mean, that's cool, you know, first of all. And then, you know, I've never had any cameras following me in any other mini tour event either. So I think that's great. And that's huge, I think, for guys, you know, because there's a lot of pressure when you get to the next level.
You know, he really has a passion for maximizing the opportunity for the developmental player, and that's what I really honor about the National Pro Golf Tour.